There I am. Okay, here we go. I forgot that I didn't load up VTube Studio before I started the stream, so I was very confused as to why I wasn't present for a few seconds. Anyway, Gonedu! Happy Halloween and glad Samhain! Shit. I did the Loomis. Sawen, excuse me, I know it's supposed to be Sawen. Gonedu, Manjanoon, Kaylee, Vinci, Kimberly Vong, and Gassi, hello! Hello, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Right. Yes, I thought we could do a little bit of an icebreaker for the first one. So today is gonna be tier list ranking and chill. I got some I know, right? I got some chocolate for later. But right now, I believe as an icebreaker, this is the vegetables tier list. I've done it before, but I just kind of want to see like where we like wind up going. And also, there are some here that I kind of feel like we probably potentially could like not really decide on. Maybe once we can. We'll see. Okay. Okay. I already have a feeling about what I want to put in actual trash, and that is bell peppers. I don't like bell peppers. I'm sorry. I am a very picky eater, and vegetables in particular is something that I struggle with, and I really don't like bell peppers. I can like them as like I can like paprika powder on like as flavoring or seasoning, but most of the time, get that away from me. I'm not able to eat like raw bell peppers. It's a problem of mine. Cool. Cool. Vinci and I both agree. Wakaru wa. I'm gonna put tomatoes in decent. I wouldn't eat them raw, but I do like them as sauce bases. So is that at least. Cucumber, I'm gonna put in kind of slabs because I like cucumbers. I like I just like that they're just kind of chill. I have had cucumber soda though, and it did not taste great. God tier. I'm gonna have potatoes and asparagus in there. Is this zucchini? Looks like zucchini. I'm assuming it's zucchini. I'm gonna go for decent on that one. I don't mind zucchini. Yeah, cucumber sodas are probably very popular in Japan. I came across a store that had like imported a whole bunch of sodas themed around the recent Sailor Moon projects. Anime movie projects, and they had Jupiter's flavor be cucumber. It was very strange. Onion, I feel like can be put in elite. I wouldn't eat them raw, but I do like them in food. Broccoli as well. Cauliflower kind of slaps. Carrots, I do like carrots. Call me a rabbit if you so will. Please don't call me a rabbit, I don't want to rebrand again. Corn, also. I've liked corn since I was a kid. Edamame goes in elite. Mushrooms goes in kind of slabs for me. It depends on the mushroom. I like chanterelles, I like portobello, I like shiitake, I like king oyster, eringi. You know, there are some mushrooms I like, there's some that I don't. Radish can go in decent. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. And celery. I guess I'm gonna put celery in. I'll put that in decent as well. I do like celery. There ain't no stew without celery. Is something I heard in a video once, and I do agree. But I wouldn't eat it raw. I've eaten it raw, and that was a mistake. It's a very precise flavor, I'd say. Well, that's the first one. I thought it would be a good little icebreaker. But let's continue on the food theme and go for sweets, because it's Halloween. There are a few here that I haven't actually had the honor of trying out, so some of these is gonna be like, it's gonna be very hard for me to rank. Let's change the names of the tiers first. Actually, yeah. S is gonna be very dangerous. because it's very dangerous that you put these in front of me, because if I eat too many of them, I'm not gonna do well. Glad to hear, Kimberly. I'm very glad. We don't really celebrate Halloween here where I live in the in your dimensional plane. And even then I don't really have like... I feel like this would just be like a chill Halloween-y thing to do. I've seen some kids go trick-or-treating in my apartment complex so... Shitsure. I think A is gonna be... still stellar. B is... not to show people not great either. C is gonna go... it's gonna be like... can I have one of these? And D is gonna be... too sweet even for me. Or alternatively... haven't tried. Oh, Hocus Pocus! I really need to watch that. It's I've actually never seen it. I had a chance, but I never did. And I know that the sequel came out, so hopefully one day I'll be able to see it. But I think Papa Miss has told me that it was good. I don't remember. Also, tell me, by the way, if the volume is good. I can try and fix on the fly. I try to lower my mic a little bit because I'm aware that I can speak pretty loud. I can lower the volume though. A little bit on the BGM. Thank you, thank you. Alright, starting with macarons. Macarons are very dangerous. I love macarons. Is this like a birthday cake or like a... I can't see what that is. This is kind of like a... That's also a cheesecake though. So what is this? I've actually never... funny thing, I've never actually had cinnamon rolls cooked from an oven, or like in the way that people usually do in the US. We usually just put them in like paper cups. But I'll put them in still stellar. They're nostalgic for me. Cannoli is gonna go in very dangerous. Mama Mist loves cannoli as well. Tiramisu is definitely going up there too. Chocolate, anything chocolate based is just immediately like, okay, you're getting up there. Well, you can go down a tier. S'mores I've actually never had. We don't really have graham crackers where I live. Popsicles are okay. I can have one of those before I feel like I'm getting a headache. Never had Rice Krispie treat. No, I have had Rice Krispie treats. But not homemade. We do have a fair share amount of like sort of Rice Krispie-ish bars that we can buy in stores. I'm doing like witch fingers with my hands. Red velvet cake I've only really had once, but it's good. Same with cupcake. But I'm gonna... Nah, you know what? Red velvet cupcake is good. New York cheesecake is amazing. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Churros, I like. Chocolate chip cookies, pumpkin pie. Frozen yogurt is okay. Yogurt. Excuse me. Frozen yogurt is okay. Apple pie is fine. Banana split, I can have like one of those. I haven't had one in like a very long time. Actually, I don't think I've had it since I was a kid, maybe. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of cake this is. I don't think it's carrot cake. I'll put that in I'll put that in here, just because I'm not sure what kind of cake it is. Crepes can go here. Yeah, I know that feeling. I had to have a cavity fixed last month. It wasn't fun. Dentist is like one of the few things that like I kind of have like an issue with. Not like I respect people who want to work with dental hygiene and such. It's just, ugh. But yeah, getting a cavity fixed is not fun. But I mean I do like pretzels actually. I like sweet and salty. I'm not sure what this is. It's not a waffle. It doesn't look like a waffle. It doesn't really look like a crepe either. I'm assuming it's something I haven't tried. Funfetti cake I haven't tried. I want to at one point though. Edible cookie dough I haven't tried either. I just eat regular cookie dough if I have to, if I want to. I can have one of these. Why are there two funfetti cakes? Strange. Anyway, I like donuts. Let's just do it like this. I only really have a few pre-planned, so there's a possibility that I'm gonna have to try and find someone. Try and find some later down the line. That's okay. We'll get there. Let's swap to something that is not themed. Let's swap to let's swap to the third one that I have that's food themed. I don't know why I have had 3 food themed specifically. Picky eater tier list. Lots of stuff here. Okay. This screen may or may not giving me a contact high. Okay. Okay. Anyway. I mean, I like apples, I like oranges, like onions, like bananas. I love fried chicken too much. Here's the thing that I completely missed to say in my debut for people who haven't seen my Q&A map. I hate all kinds of seafood. I'm sorry. I genuinely just like do not enjoy seafood in any kinds of way, shape, or form. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Now we know. I might drink a little. Thing is, like, I'm assuming they're referring to black coffee here, or just coffee? Because I do like coffee, but only if it's sweet. I'm gonna say I like coffee. Like, I can't drink coffee black. Pasta, I love. Chocolate. Waffles, I like. I love even. Oh, spaghetti with meatballs? Yeah, I like that too. Burgers, I don't really mind. Pickles are going in on it's disgusting. I'm sorry. There's like a lot of things here that I actually don't recognize either. That's kind of funny. Crackers are going in on I might eat a little because they dry my mouth out. I don't like boiled eggs. Yogurt is okay. Tofu, I guess it depends. I mean, it went down to above never tried, so that's as low as it can get, I think. Raisins, I don't really mind. I don't really eat them either, that's the thing. I actually do like Brussels sprouts. Bacon, sausages are fine, ham's fine. I'm trying to figure out what the hell this is. Like, I mean, I know it's a casserole of some sort, but I can't see what's in it. I wish there were like names on these. Oh well. I'm gonna do this because I actually don't know what brand that is. Not tried this either. Milk, I can drink a little. I'm not lactose intolerant, I'm just stating. This. Don't eat avocado. I think beets are okay. Peas are fine. Gabetsu, gabetsu, gabetsu. Punk is sacred, says the woman with a cat girl for her avatar. Is that like Korean fried chicken, or is it like... I'm gonna put grilled cheese in. I might eat a little because I don't really make that. I don't like grilled cheese normally, but I recently learned about a hack where like if you slather the bread in either with a sort of spice or sweetness, like honey or mustard, and then like it's really good. Like there's like I might share with me that whole hack. It's genuinely one of the most impressive things that I've seen. Ichigo, daisuki. Lobster, never tried. Nachos, might eat a little. Macaron, daisuki. Never tried because I don't know what the hell that is. Pepperoni pizza. I'm not sure if they just mean regular pizza or pepperoni pizzas, but I'm with the assumption. Yeah, toasted Fs. With the assumption that they are referring to regular, just pizza in general, I'm gonna put it in I might eat a little, because I can't eat a regular pizza by myself anymore. Who can? Might eat a little, because again, celery, it's depending on whether or not it's actually in a dish. Given that filtering would allow me to use more colorful. Oh no, I actually removed those filters. Don't worry about it. You can say the F word. It's fine. I do try to keep language sorta clean. It's just I tend to forget that myself. I don't. Okay. Guacamole. I don't mind. I don't eat it. I'm not sure what this is. It's like goulash soup. Don't really eat it. I've never tried crab. It's the one seafood crustacean that I've actually never tried. I want to do that one day though. Ah, right, it's YouTube that has issues. Right. I keep forgetting about that. Might eat a little on this. Lasagna, I really adore. Ramen, I adore. Chicken burgers, I don't really mind. Is it like a fish burger? Seems like it'd be a burger with a different kind of protein at least. Fried egg, might eat a little. I like making eggs in a basket and having a fried egg with my pad kapra whenever I make it. That's about it really. Milkshake, I really like. I've been noticing, like again, most things that are sweet is like always a thing for me. It seems to be like hot wings. I don't mind hot wings. Burritos, I don't mind. Still trying to figure out what the hell this is. But I'm gonna put it in. I might eat a little, just a little. Don't really like aubergine, but I don't hate it. No problem, Kimberly. Thank you for coming. I might eat a little bit of cauliflower. Goldfish. I've only had goldfish once. They can be pretty pricey because I've only seen them in import stores. But I might eat a little. Never tried snails. I've never tried frog legs either, but I'm not sure if I want to. Soft tacos, I like. Mustard, I've actually come to really appreciate. I love mac and cheese. Scrambled eggs, I don't eat. Canned tuna, I don't really mind. Again, if it's in a dish. Hard shell tacos, I like. Oh, that's ravioli. Yes, actually. Or is it like tortellini? Minestrone, I don't like because it's too heavy on the tomato base. My hat is just like falling around. I do like soy sauce. Not a big fan of zucchini. Tater tots, carrots, sushi. I'm gonna go and I don't eat. I love seeing sushi being made, and I love seeing sushi. Like, it's aesthetically pleasing for my eyes. And I can eat some sushi pieces, but I just don't gel well with it. Steak is good. Pork's fine. Prime. I don't know why I said prime, but this is just regular ribs. Edible art. Yeah, I mean, there's a thing like someone said something like you eat with your eyes first and foremost, so you better make sure that things look good. Don't mind green beans. I'm not sure what this is, but I'll go might eat a little because I'm assuming it's kale. Mashed potatoes. Go in here. Never tried Jello actually. Not popcorn, not asparagus, and eat a little of this. So that's how it looks. Jesus Christ, that was a big tier list. Let me zoom out a little bit. Oh, look at this. Whew. And I have way more bigger tier lists than this. So this is gonna be fun. Like I think I've rather belch for like way away. Let me see here. What do I want to go for next? Let's go for. You know what? It's October 31st, and I wrote a tweet a bit before I went live. Silent Hill. All mainline games up until Downpour, including Orphan, PT, and Play Novel. Not including Ascension, which just came out, but honestly at this point it shouldn't have. Oh, and also includes the arcade. I almost wanted to say the room. The room was like right next to it, so I kind of mixed them together. Yamabiki さん、よろしくお願いします。ようこそ。ミストワークになっても、これからはホーラーとホーラーのティアリストからな。でもこのアイスベークなんだけど、食物、そして甘いもの、おかしいもの、でもね、今更ホーラーゲームとホーラー映画のティアリストするね。始めてから、サイレントヒルのメインラインゲームが、本当にすみません。俺の日本語が少し悪かったのぞ。Thank you so much for the sub, Yamabuki. Welcome to the Mistalkers. Right. Starting with, let's do them in chronological order. We'll go. Hey, John. Hello. Konere. Honestly, my Japanese isn't perfect. My pronunciation is, but I struggle with actually formulating myself. Anyway, starting with Silent Hill. It would be a crime if I didn't put it in Splendid. I think it's good. I would like to mention that this tier was originally called Sexy, and I was like, I need to change that. このティアの中でトップティアがオリジナル名前はセクシーなんだと思う。その俺の思いから思いの中では頭の中では俺の思いがちげえ。Right. Silent Hill 2, I'm gonna put in amazing. I love its storytelling, but its gameplay is... Let's just say that I feel like Silent Hill 2 is only as popular as it is, not because it's not just because of the fact that it's a good case of storytelling, but also because it's easy. It's probably the easiest out of the mainline 4 Silent Hill games, the first 4. You can fight me on this. I know I'm right. 嘘だけどな。Next is, where is it? Silent Hill 3. I love Silent Hill 3. It's probably my favorite actually out of the original 4. Thing is, like, I like the first 4 so much. It's hard for me to like give them proper rankings because like I love them just for different reasons. Also notice this doesn't include the movies. That makes things easier for me. Let's see here. The Room I'm gonna put in good. Story-wise, it's fantastic. Gameplay-wise, it's very weird, but the design and everything, like, it's just fantastic. I like The Room way more than, like, a lot of people would probably think that I would. That might actually be something I'll play at one point on a stream. That could be fun. I know that The Room is the only Silent Hill game that you can actually get of the original 4 on like a web front or something. But we'll see about that. そのオリジナル4、なんの言葉。 オリジナル、サイレントヒル1、1とか、1、2、3、4とか、素晴らしいなゲームからの。幼い頃からずっとサイレントヒルも面白そうかも。今更、今更何も、大人になっても、そのシンボリズムから、化け物たちが、ケ山岡のサウンドトラックを、マセリートさんのデザインも、すべてが、大切だと思う。そしてな。I'm gonna put PT in Splendid as well. We should have gotten Silent Hills. I've come to accept that we're never gonna get it, but we should have gotten Silent Hills, and I'm so angry still that we won't. Like, shame. It is what it is, I guess. Origins I'm gonna put in okay, because I remember it being running really weirdly on the PSP I had back then. Homecoming is... Koko-san. Kiryu Koko-san なのかしら。はい、そうです。わかってます。はい。そしてありがとう。コンプリメントにして。次から、next is... This is gonna make Gassy a little upset. And he has all the right to be upset. But I'm gonna put Silent Hill Shattered Memories in good. It's not amazing. It's not amazing in any stretch. Actually, I'm gonna move the room up as well. Like, the thing that I really like about Silent Hill Shattered Memories is that it kind of started that whole, like, it's a bit of a weird story, I'll admit. The story writing is a bit off. But I just kind of like the whole psych profile thing. It's your tier list. Yeah, but still, you're my chat mod. There's a chance that you might bonk me over the head. Me who's thinking whether I should give Silent Hill a try from the beginning. I think most of the games are discontinued now, so it's gonna be very hard to actually be able to find them. That's the problem. There are ways, probably. But yeah, I am... If you want context, Silent Hill Ascension released today, and it's garbage. It's garbage. I'm sorry. It's not like... You pay real money to vote on decisions for a pre-rendered cutscene once a week. Like, nani the fuck? Why would you do that? Yeah, like, I have no faith in the recently announced Silent Hill projects. I would have rather wished that Silent Hill would have just stayed deceased. 次からな。Homecoming I'm gonna put in okay. I used to aggressively defend this game back in the day. Because I really enjoyed the story. But I've actually gone back and played it recently, and I've never realized just how garbage the PC port is. And I was just literally like, how much copium did teenage me inhale? You know? It's so weird, like how you can just like go back and like look back at something and like, oh, this wasn't actually as good as I remembered it to be. I will still say, Kenzie Lamar, fantastic monster design from him. Akira Yamaoka once again doing a fantastic job of the soundtrack. Symbolism being really cool and all. And some of the themes were actually pretty interesting. I just kind of wish it didn't just feel half-baked. So I kind of feel like that about most of the Western Silent Hill developed games. I'm gonna put Silent Hill the arcade on I've actually had the honor of playing this on a proper arcade machine. Because an arcade hall near where I live had it for a few years. And I think Papa Myste and I played it once. And it's fine. It's decent. It's not anything to holler at. It's a fun little railroad shooter where you get to like explore and discover in regards to the mystery of a missing ship. that might have been swallowed up by the fog of Silent Hill. That's fine. That's fine. What is not fine are these two fucking things. Do you want me to change it? I can change it, that's fine. I know it's my tier list, but still. Okay! Okay! I got that. Okay, anyway. Silent Hill Downpour and Silent Hill Book of Memories is probably the biggest fucking insult I've had to endure as a fan of Silent Hill when I was still a babby. And when I mean babby, I mean like 13, 14 years old. I was so excited for Downpour, and then all of the delays and like show and like all of the things, like the first trailer looked genuinely good. But then like I just started noticing that like things were just like, oh god, don't tell me this is just a retread of Silent Hill 2 again. And that's the main issue I have with every Western developed Silent Hill game, including Shattered Memories, which is the best one on the list out of the Western developed ones. And that is, there are no original ideas. There's no such thing. Everything either ties back to the original games, which is fine, you can have continuity. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have continuity, because again, I liked Homecoming. But at the same time, I also feel that you really, like Konami really needs to stop just hiring studios to make games, and when the games will inevitably flop, that means that those studios are just gonna shutter. You know? Like, that's probably... Like, that's what happened with Vatra games, that's what happened with the people that made Homecoming. I think that's what happened with the Origin Studio. Like, it's just really frustrating. Book of Memories gets one escape. One little thing. One little caveat, and that is, it's not canon. But it's still a fucking insult making a dungeon crawler multiplayer game based on Silent Hill where once a fucking again Pyramid Head shows up for no fucking reason. Okay? That's the biggest sin I feel. Pyramid Head. You know what? I agree. Masahiro shouldn't have designed the fucker. Sorry, I have feelings. And then on the last three... The last three are gonna be just in the This Exists tier, because who remembers that these exist? This was a Game Boy Advance interactive novel version of Silent Hill 1 that had multiple different endings. And Orphan and the Silent Hill Orphan and Silent Hill The Escape were mobile games. And they're discontinued. You can't play them anymore, so... Yay? So, you know, that's interesting. So that's how it looks right now. There's also the fact that Downpour was super fucking buggy on launch. Matt McMuscles has a fantastic video. Yeah, the patchy slot wasn't there. Because, I don't even think the fanbase of Silent Hill wants to admit that the patchy slot exists. And thank fuck for that. Okay. Let me look at my tabs. What do we have? I have a lot of horror movies here. Let's do one that is kind of on theme, because the movies usually take place around Halloween. And it's Halloween. That's it. That's the joke. This includes all of the movies, no side material. All timelines, so that means all... What? Yes, four. I was confused. Technically, Rob Zombies is in a separate continuity, so... Starting with Best in the Franchise, Halloween, original Halloween, is fantastic. I mean, it's the original, you kind of have to put it there, or if you don't, then... What? I just think it's neat. I love the suspense it gives and just the whole general chill. Like, the weird thing is that, like, it isn't really as, like, it's more of like a slow burn, which I like. I don't mind slow burns. So, it's like, it's also my father, Papa Mist's, one of Papa Mist's favorite horror movies of all time. He adores Halloween and Michael Myers. I'm gonna put Halloween 2018, which is good, has slightly faster tempo, you know, slightly faster pace. Was a good way of returning and restoring a new canon for a, you know, horror movie icon that just kind of suffered by having less than stellar sequels. And the third one I want to put in best in the franchise is, drumroll please, Season of the Witch. I am so glad that this movie is finally getting the attention it deserves. We like weird horror now too. I'm so happy. I remember that I've just fell to original peer pressure and hated this back in the day. But now that I actually look back at it, I'm like, okay, no, this is actually good. This is amazing. Ken, hello, koneiru. Yes, Season of the Witch. It's very funny. It's fun. Yeah, happy Merry Summer. There I go doing the Loomis thing again. Merry Samhain to you as well, Ken. Sorry, I said it wrong. If you're wondering, CC's World made a complete story of Michael Myers video for the original timeline. And every time he pronounced Samhain, it would immediately be followed up by an audio clip of Dr. Loomis, played by Donald Pleasence, fucking up the pronunciation, just going Samhain. It's just lived with me ever since. On still good but not great, I'm gonna put Halloween 2, 4, and Kills. I actually really like Kills. I know full well that the age 40 movies are now a little bit divisive, except for 2018. But I thought it was fine. Like, I didn't really mind it. Like, it is a bit of a problem when like all of the likable characters just drop dead like flies, but at the same time, I kind of expected it. I mean, it was clear that Michael was running on adrenaline for that entire movie. You do a lot of weird stuff when you're on adrenaline. You've seen none of the Halloween movies? 78! The original one in 2018, I believe, can be relatively easy to find on streaming services. I'm not sure about the rest. But I definitely recommend them if you're into, like... Yeah, I'd recommend watching the original if you're into, like, more slow burn, like, not really brutal or gory slashers. It's more like, it's more about suspense and, like, sound cues and such. Halloween 2018, meanwhile, is a good gateway for, like, if you're more used to, like, faster paced and wanting a bit more tempo in your movies. And it's also a good way of, like, introducing people who haven't watched the original to Halloween, like, because they explain relatively well, like, what happened back in 1978. Oh, you're not into slashers? Okay, that's fair too. Okay. I'm gonna put age 20 on meh. I just don't like age 20. I'm terribly sorry. I want to like it. And the problem for me is just the fact that, like, I feel like Halloween going in a meta tone just makes it just flop like a dead fish. I am so sorry. It's like, it genuinely just doesn't work. And it kind of just goes into like a weird sort of thing where, like, it basically just feels like the people who were responsible for age 20 and Resurrection just didn't really know what they were trying to do, and just like, oh, Scream's popular, meta horror is popular, we can try it out with bikers. No, you can't. That's not Micro's thing. Meta horror has never been his thing. That's for Ghostface and Ghostface alone. And you're into the Eldritch. I see. I mean, I like all kinds of horror. The only one that I don't really like is like shock value horror or like torture. Like, you know, ones that are like very big on the torture and the gore, like the later Saw movies or the Hostel trilogy, like those. I'd say. Right, I'm gonna put Curse of Michael Myers on meh. And I'm gonna put Halloween 5 there as well. Like, I don't want to be too, like... No, I'm gonna put Curse of Michael Myers and try my patience. Because there are things with that movie I genuinely do not like. I know there was a lot of problems behind the scenes, but I just don't enjoy it. And I'm gonna put Ends is the one that's kind of worrying, that kind of like concerning me, because like I don't dislike it as much as everyone else does, but I also don't. But I will also admit that it's probably the one that, like, you know what? I'm gonna put it in still good but not great, because it did what it did. It pissed people off, and hey, Jamie Lee Curtis warned you. And I'm glad I didn't fall for that bait. But yeah, Curse of Michael, like 4, 5, and Curse of Michael Myers has the problem where, like, they're the only Halloween movies. Well, that's the only Halloween timeline where Dr. Loomis appears, because Donald Pleasance's passing, which resulted in the entire movie having needs to be reshot. So, but there's just a lot in Curse that just don't work. And then the last tier, you know what had to be in here. Rob Zombie's Halloween Duology and Halloween Resurrection. Halloween Resurrection is just an absolute waste. It's just an absolute waste of a follow-up. Killing Laurie Strode 10 minutes into the movie, and then having Busta Rhymes kick Michael Myers' ass with kung fu moves. I don't get it. It's so weird. And it's not weird in a good way, it's weird in a what the fuck did you do way. And the Rob Zombie duology just has the problem of it's too grim, it's too bland, it's too grim, it's too bleak. It did the problem of explaining too much about Michael Myers, and it made Michael less scary. I will say that this incarnation of Michael Myers, his incarnation of Michael Myers is probably one of the scarier ones, but I just don't. You know it's bad when I consider Halloween Ends to be better. Like, thing is, but I am also like a bit biased because I know what came before Ends. So, excuse me. I felt like I was about to sneeze earlier, so I'm gonna apologize in advance if that happens. So I think that's all for the Halloween movies. I believe next we can go for... Sure, we can go for the one that was meant to be a rip-off of Halloween. Friday the 13th. This includes all the movies up until the 2009 remake, so it does not include Never Hike Alone, it does not include the TV series, which I haven't watched. It just includes the main, and I guess Freddy vs. Jason if you want to count that too. I would like to mention that I had to rename these tiers because it was just like S to F, S to D. Before I stop better. S, A, B, C, D. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Pain in the ass when I was a child. Yeah, that was really weird. Like, we haven't had like Jason appear as like a pop culture reference in like in decades at this point. I remember when like that was a frequent thing, and now it's like because we haven't had a movie in so long. Okay. Starting with actually really good, I'm gonna put Friday the 13th Part 2, Jason Lives, and I want to say I'm gonna put Final Chapter in there as well. These three are probably my favorites. They are the ones that I can probably rewatch the most. Final Chapter has my favorite death in the entire franchise with Crispin Glover's character. You know, the "Hey Ted, where the hell's the corkscrew?" That one. Sorry if I picked my mic there. Hey Ted, where the hell's the corkscrew? There we go. I might actually have to like test my peaker at some point. Oh well, that's fine. I'll do it later. So, you know, final chapter. The funny thing is, where the hell is the corkscrew has been an inside joke between me, my father, and my brother for a very long time. And my father always said it wrong. He said it as where's the goddamn corkscrew? And I learned last 2 years ago, I was like, oh, it's supposed to be where the hell's the corkscrew? Also, Crispin Glover had a really funny dance in that movie. Fun little jaunt to watch. I'm gonna put Jason X there. I kind of want to put I want to put the remake on here as well, because I don't like a lot about the remake. It's the boobiest out of all of the movies, in lack of a better word. It has its issues, but I really like survivalist Jason. If they do decide to go back to Friday the 13th and they decide to go with the new, maybe, you know, bring Derek Mears back and maybe follow up on what happened in the remake, I would be fine if we got survivalist Jason back. I think that would be really cool. Also, it's just scary to see Jason actually having a full-on sprint towards you. In the meh tier, I'm gonna put a new beginning, and the original. The original is just super fucking slow. A New Beginning has the problem where, like, I want to like it, but the stories of what happened during the development of the movie and, like, a lot of just things about it, it's just annoying. No problem, Vinci. Thank you for coming. Like, the issue I have with Friday the 13th Part 5 is just the fact that, like, could be good, but it isn't. It's an issue. And, yeah. I think I'm gonna put Jason vs. Carrie, I mean, New Blood, in here as well. Sorry, that's a recurring joke. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it in meh because I remember the MPAA had to edit it down like crazy. And it made some of the deaths just not really work. So let's put it there. Let's actually change a new beginning because some of the side characters in it were actually really funny. So maybe I'll rewatch A New Beginning at some point. It's actually been a very long time. I'm gonna put Jason Takes Manhattan and Part 3 in So Bad It's Good. Because Jason Takes Manhattan, it's just Jason takes a boat for like the first hour of the movie, and then like rest of the movie set in Vancouver. There's like one good kill, and that's the boxing scene on the roof, but it was better when I saw the killer clowns from outer space. Like, it's not really a movie I would recommend. Like, if you're in for just like your usual standard slashy fare, it's fine if you want to watch it, but there are better Friday the 13th movies. Oh yeah, the reason why I put the original Friday the 13th on meh is it's just slow. It's really slow. It's so slow, in fact, that one of the scenes is just Alice making a pot of coffee. Like, you don't... It kind of made me wonder if we were going to like neo-expressionist territory. Freddy vs. Jason, I'm gonna put in meh. I don't really mind Freddy vs. Jason. Cool stunts, good gore, bad characters. I think that's it. Terrifying Freddy though. And in So Bad It's Horrible, by itself, is Jason Goes to Hell. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why you have to specify what you mean before you monkey paw yourself into saying like, we want a Friday the 13th that shakes up the formula. Yeah, you monkey paw Jason Goes to Hell into existence. Jason appears for a total of 20 minutes in the movie. 10 minutes in the intro, 10 minutes near the end. The rest, he spends demonically possessing people. No one wants to see that. No one. I will say that one death did have some really good gore. So there's that. Okay. Tsuki koso. Okay, let's go for another slasher villain. Trust me, I don't have only slashers here. Nightmare on Elm Street. Which we also haven't really had a new movie in a very long time. Freddy Krueger is a character who I know of, but it's actually been a very long time since I've seen like all the movies. I've only really watched all of them once. And then like I rewatched the original a few times. So I'm gonna put that in S. The problem I feel like is that on a rewatch, or if you have already prior knowledge, the film does feel very sluggish because you kind of just want to be like, come on, we just want to see Freddy. Like Freddy is the mainstay. Like Freddie Mercury. What did I just call him? I called him Freddie Mercury. Gosh dang it. Ugh. God, that was stupid. Freddy Krueger. Jesus Christ. If anybody clips that, I'm not gonna judge you. But holy crap, that was so silly of me. Freddy Krueger, Fred Krueger, the dream demon of Springwood. Not to be confused with the late singer of Queen. God, sorry, I have to. I have to like just get the laughter out of my body for a second. What fun. Ah shit, I didn't mute. You can mute them up, but that's okay. I swear. I swear one day I will be more professional at stream. Frick me. Freddy Krueger. Gosh. That shouldn't be so hard to say. Okay. So we have regular original Elm Street, Nightmare on Elm Street on Not Gonna Sleep Again tier. Honestly, I don't remember most of these movies. That's a problem. I'm gonna I think I'll put Freddy's Revenge in that as well. I do remember that particular Freddy being terrifying. Remake is going in bad and insulting. Dream Child is 5. That's going in, this is just insulting. Freddy's Dead is going in, this is just bad. FVJ going in so bad it's good. New Nightmare in Great but could be better. Dream Warriors is also really good. And then Dream Master in there. But that was actually really fast. I think the reason why that took a little bit longer was because I had to BRB and just like accept that I just did the worst Freudian slip possible. Konnichiwa, Ari-chan! You missed me accidentally calling Freddy Krueger Freddie Mercury. But that's fine. I'm silly. Let's go into more Wes Craven. Let's go Scream. What's your favorite scary movie? I can't do Ghostface. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put regular Scream and 6. Actually, oh no. Oh, the difference isn't that bad, is it? The difference is very drastically different. I don't think Freddy Krueger murdered anybody. I want to put both of the new movies in just fine, chillingly good, but I feel like that's going to be a recency bias thing. That's a curious thing. Like, the originals. Happy Halloween, Alperito! Yeah, I'll put Scream 5 in here as well. Like, Radio Silence has done a super good job at like putting Ghostface back into like the public conscience. So good. So good. Very, very good. Could have been better. I'm gonna do that for Scream 2. It's really weird. Like, I don't mind the movie, but like it's so weird. And I'm not just talking about like, oh, killing off Randy, who was like one of the most popular characters from the original movie. I'm talking about like the whole cafeteria scene. You know, I think I love you, isn't that what life is made of? That whole bullshit. God, that was weird. My dad rewatched Scream 2 a while back, and I was so close and just like writing that whole I think I love you, isn't that what life is made of line to him. But I realized that out of context, that just sounds really weird, so I'm not going to. Yeah. Scream 2 is just strange. Scream 3... Actually, oh... Probably Scream 3 and 2 are equally low on the list for me. Yeah, I'll do a good concept, poor execution on Scream 2 and could have been better on 3, because I don't really... The one problem I have with 3 is... You know, it's just stupid. There's like a lot of stupid shit. But at the same time, I like it more because things have like aged, because of like stuff having aged differently. Like it has aged like much different. Like considering how like Hollywood talks about like toxic Hollywood culture is talked about in Scream 3. And now you're just insulting me. Scream 4, and Scream 4 is here for a very specific reason that I am mad at. Which I don't think that was what Wes Craven meant, and I apologize, may he rest in peace. But it's specifically one line, like one little joke, or one little thing, said by a character, that then comes back to bite him in the ass. And that is when they talk about the new rules for franchise reboots. And that is, in order to survive a horror movie, you have to be gay. That's a big fat fucking lie if I've ever heard it. I don't think death settles for like, you know, it just settles for that, leaves you alone because of that. It's super stupid. And then that guy also tries to use that as like a defense, like, hey, don't kill me, I'm gay, and he gets murdered. It's so stupid. Makes me really glad that Radio Silence actually, like, makes me really glad that Mindy hasn't died yet in the new Scream in the new Scream continuity, because she's good. She's really good. But anyway, yeah, Scream 4 because of that. Although I just don't like Emma Roberts in that movie. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like that movie is just like, they're just like the kills were good. But I feel like the movie could have been better had, you know, it just been just a little just different. And also if someone hadn't smeared the camera lens with Vaseline. That could have been nice too. I'm just gonna take a piece of chocolate. know if you're gonna hear me speak. Hear it, but. So we have. Let's go. Oof. I have two to choose between. Let's do this one. Final Destination deaths. If you don't know, Final Destination is a movie franchise about death coming to take people in like basically death's the main antagonist, and like in every movie, one person gets like premonitions about an accident everyone are gonna wind up in and die in, and they and like a few survivors that manage to escape that are then hunted down by death one by one in the order they were supposed to have died. Okay? Okay. This does not include the aforementioned. This does not include the aforementioned accidents. So not the airplane crash, not the pileup. Thank fuck for that. Not the roller coaster, not the race car track venue, or the bridge collapse. Okay. So it seems like all of the deaths are in chronological order. So let's go for in the tier high. You activated a fear I didn't know I had. We're gonna go for the accidental strangulation in the shower. Elevated decapitation from 2. I don't remember the name of all these characters, by the way, I'm sorry. This one, even if it's not actually on screen, it's only in a deleted scene. If you want context in regards to that, two of the survivors from Final Destination 2 were reported in a deleted scene to have died due to a wood chipper accident. And everyone knows how terrified I am of wood chippers. Terry's scene when she gets she just gets run over like that is horrifying. It's just so out of nowhere. You don't expect it, and then just crash, she's gone. It's intense. I'm gonna put Valerie's death in. Hello, Greed, Gonader! Yes, I'm gonna put it in Greed. No, I'm not going to. I'm gonna put it in front of the line between scary and unrealistic because that vodka couldn't have been 100%. It couldn't have been 100% vodka. Couldn't have been 100%. Like, how the hell else would it have been flammable? I don't get it. I think it's actually illegal. Like, it's... But it does make me a bit worried over the possibility that I might slip one day and just accidentally get a knife in my chest. That was... Billy, I think. Or is it No, Carter died last. I'm gonna put Billy in a bit over the top. I think that's Billy. I don't remember the characters' names again. It's very weird. I watched Final Destination 5 recently, but I don't remember the names of the characters in the original movie. It's very bizarre. Also, I did notice that this does not include the Devon Sawa's character because he wasn't seen Devon Sawa's character. Strange enough. Oh, that's fine. And then Carter's death is gonna also go in a bit over the top, but still good. Guy won the lottery is going in there too. Like, Final Destination 2 is where like everything just starts going into like Rube Goldberg machine mode. Like, chain of events, eventually a chain of events just starts and it just leads to someone dying, and it's like, it's very weird. For the line between scary and unrealistic, that weird 15-year-old, I think it was 15, getting smooshed by a glass pane. High activated a fear I didn't know I had. I'm terrified of being in cars. I'm gonna be brutally honest. It's very weird. Like, I'm afraid of like there's a possibility that it's gonna be a crash, and then like if that happens, there might be like a rebar piece or something. It's very weird. Final Destination teaches you a lot about things that you didn't realize you were scared of. These two should technically Terrence and Claire. No, that's not the guy's name. I'm thinking of the actor's name, because that guy who died in the hospital with Claire when it exploded into voiced Kratos in the original God of War trilogy. I'm gonna put there. Koneru, welcome. I'm gonna put Claire's in. Okay, now you're just being stupid. Like, I do kind of wish that she hadn't died, but what do I know? I am not a filmmaker. Kid there on the barbecue, threading the line between scary and unrealistic. Now we're on final 3. Do anybody have their own little pointers in regards to what they want to say regarding my rankings on this one? I'm not sure if people remember Final Destination or have watched the movies. It's been a very, very long time since the last movie came out, and that was Final 5 in... oh, I want to say 2011? I watched it recently. Let me look. Yes, it was 2011. Holy crap, I got it right. Okay, cool. Okay. The tanning bed deaths, I feel like should go in a bit over the top, but still good. Because, I believe you can't actually die from being in a tanning bed in that way. And although, let's be real here, those two kind of had it coming with all of the stuff they did that like made things like just worse. I don't remember that car crash. I'm gonna put this dude's death is so bad it's hilarious, because it was just that character was just fucking weird. I'm gonna do that here as well. I feel like 3 is where like things started going in a more comedic manner. And oh, what the heck? My playlist ran out. I thought I had 3 hours. Huh. Give me a second. I'm gonna try and find another playlist. Okay, there we go. Lo-fi girl, thank you for being a savior. I'm gonna credit them in the description as well. And also, here. That might be good. This one isn't as like overtly Halloween as the one I had before, but it's still good. It's still good. Okay, back to the list. Aaron's nail gun death, I feel like should go in. Actually, I know nail guns don't operate that way, but I'm still kind of worried of like potentially falling into like a bricks of that, like falling into stuff like that, and like getting injured from my troubles, or you know, dead. There's also like the twitches. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. There's it any better? Cool. Right. As for the Ren Fair deaths, I'll go for the line between scary and realistic here. And so bad it's hilarious. I'm more referring to like, oh, so bad it's hilarious because of all of the convoluted chain of events that led to that death, not because of the death itself. Although it was pretty funny that the guy just like, the guy who died like flipped everyone off, so there's at least that. Right, then there's a second premonition, which is person that gets like I wanted to say squelched, that's not the term. Like grinded to dust from between the wall and the subway window. And I'm gonna put the death of the main protagonists at the end from the second premonition in a bit over the top. It's still good because it just kind of felt like bleak that it ended that way. But what do I know? Final Destination has always been bleak. I'm gonna put this first one from Final 4 in okay, now you're just being stupid because I don't even fucking remember who this character is. Was she the wife of the dude? The Carter dude? I don't know. I don't know who that is, and I don't think her death would be that good. Same with this one. This one I remember. My god, Final 4 was such a stupid movie. Like, I can't stress it. So bad it's hilarious. That's gonna go for Carter. Looks bad and you should feel bad to the guy that was in the hospital and got a massive bathtub crashing on top of him because it was in the room above him, and it's so stupid. This one just looks bad. The effects were awful. Same with this one, which is just a guy getting hit by a bus or car, rather. Fire truck, maybe. Pretty in line between scary and unrealistic. It's gonna go to the young mom who gets like a rock thrown at her. The pool death, Hunt's pool death. That's definitely activating a fear I didn't know I had because I read stories of people going through similar incidents in public pools, and they didn't come out. They had like lasting injuries because of that. I think it might have even happened to a kid at one point. Okay. Go with the volume a little more. Yeah, I'll adjust that on the fly because I think Lo-Fi Girl. I think there's like no balancing on the Lo-Fi Girl radio. Also, my mic was a bit far away, so that might have been that also. Is it good now? Okay. Cool. Okay. Last one in okay is from Final 4 is also gonna go in okay, now you're just being stupid because really doing a twofer on killing the protagonist at the end? I mean, I know again my favorite movie did that too, but that one just felt even dumber. It just felt stupid. Final 5 did it in a way that like actually like even if it was like devastating, it was also like a case of like this is actually a really good way. Holy shit! Like making everything go full circle. Yeah, do that, Kaylee. I won't go anywhere yet. Here's the thing. I'm super biased towards this movie, so I'm gonna rank a lot of these deaths very high. Candace's death, going up there. That PeriTune? Ian? What's his name? Ian? Oh god, I'm like his boss. I don't even remember his name. I'm gonna go for threading the line between scary and unrealistic on this one, because that's just such a weird, specific chain of domino events. It's just weird. Olivia's death was... like, I know lasers don't work that way, but I don't like eye trauma. That's why I'm ranking it in a bit over the top. It's still good. Otherwise, I would have probably ranked it a tier lower. God, what was his name? Ron? The construct worker dude that got impaled on the hook. I feel like... goes here. Police officers going in. Okay, now you're just being stupid. Miles going... Miles' death. I don't remember his character's name. Miles Fisher, the actor. Miles Fisher's death is going in a bit over the top. Running a line, because that was actually a very sudden, like, whoa, god, moment. Molly, and yeah, those two are going in. Highest tier, because, you know, the realization that that I had on watching this for the first time, they're like, oh god, you're on the flight from the first one. Shit, no! That was devastating to me. And then I'm gonna go threading the line between scary and unrealistic for the very last step, and that is Nathan, I think his name is. I don't remember. So yeah, that's the one for Final Destination. Now then, since we're going into specific parts about something, I found one that I thought could be pretty fun. The haha your hair. Saw traps! And these one actually have titles on them! Yay! Even if I don't remember most of them. This does not include Saw 10. Because I think this one was made before Saw 10. And even if it includes Saw 10, I wouldn't know. I don't actually know much of the path. You can tell that I'm getting a little tired, huh? Anyway. I'm gonna adjust my hat. Okay. So... the weird thing is, like, a lot of these I actually don't remember at the top of my head. It's gonna be very interesting, like, trying to, like... oh wait, was it this one, maybe? Or was it that one? Shotgun keys. Oh, there's... okay. Wait, no? Oh god, the timeline is always so convoluted. I'm just gonna try and go and see if I remember. Shotgun keys, I believe, was from... Jigsaw. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I'm gonna put that in Satisfactory, I think. I don't remember sealing jars. But I know Finger Trap was from Spiral. And I'm gonna put that and put their whole heart into it, because... ooh. The Spike Trap's gonna go in Half Menu Freak, because it's very biased, obviously. I feel like it's very biased. Pain Train is only from a dream, like a dream, so it didn't actually happen. But even if it had what happened, it wouldn't be good. Pound of Flesh, I feel like can go in. I want to play a game. because that one was actually very good thematically. Hot wax trap, I'll put in A, because that shit is terrifying. Horsepower trap, I kind of want to put in satisfactory. But at the same time, I kind of want to put it in B. Horsepower trap is the one with Chester Bennington. This cameo, by the way. I'll put it in B. I don't remember sealing jars. I think I have a vague idea of pig vat. You know what? I have Google up. I can look as well. I just remembered. I can just look and see if people actually have made. Sealing jars is from Saw 5. Each chamber offers safety, however, to access them, the keys needed. Only 3 of the keys will fit the locks. These keys are in the glass jars hanging for a ceiling. Move quickly though, because when the clock ticks down, the explosives in the corners of the room will detonate. But only 3 points of safety. Which of you will be the odd man out? Make your Oh, it's this one! Oh, that explains it. Okay. I'm gonna give that a satisfactory as well. That's the thing. I think I'm probably gonna be very... Yeah, the nail bombs. Exploding Billy, I'm gonna put it in Death tier because that one is just stupid. How does that even count as a... How does that even count as a trap? Ice block trap, I remember 100%. I'm gonna put that in A. Brazen Bull is going into slow ass motherfucking Jeff tier because that one is just nasty. That one is just depressing. Not just because it was an actual torture device, but also because it happened to your character hadn't done anything wrong. The thing she did wrong was being married to a guy who lied about being a victim? Lawnmower trap's going to half menu freak. I do remember seeing that in Saw 3D. Saw 3D just hated the women. Yeah. Yeah, they did. Okay. Water cube. I want to say put your whole heart into it. Laser collars. Want to play a game. Shotgun carousel was amazing. Reverse bear trap, of course. I feel like it would kind of be a crime if I didn't put the reverse bear trap here. Angel trap. Bathroom game. The pendulum is gonna go to half menu freak just because it was Hoffman who did it. I still think it's good, but also it was obviously rigged. Knife chair is gonna go for... It's gonna be put in Rusty Saw. Razor box is going in there as well. Oh, acid! Oh, I know. Oh, now I remember what the acid room was. Yes, that's going in. No. I'm putting that in 1 tier lower because the acid room trap is it's very it's clear that they were just trying to so I think that's from the Saw when there was a comment on the healthcare system. So obviously the person who would have to pull how to do it would wind up being biased. So the oxygen trap. Then your policy will be put to the test. There are 4 straps around your limbs and you have 4 tests you must complete. For if you don't, the straps on your arms and legs will detonate. Look closely. You have 60 minutes to complete your tests and avoid his fate. You're not alone in this game. Just as you've taken loved ones away from their families, if you do not reach the end before the timer hits 0, you will never see your family again. First test, health and hereditary background puts you in the highest category of success. However, the same cannot be said for your adversary. While only 52 years of age, this man has continued to smoke, even though he has a history of high blood pressure and heart disease. This demonstrates the very lack of appreciation for the blessings of his own life. Oh yeah, right, this is where John was just being a pretentious little prick. Your game will focus on the simple element of air. Each time you take a breath, the clamps around your chest will close in and crush your body. No escape is in the other's failure. Oh. Okay. It's like a don't breathe kind of situation. The thing is, if we go in the context of the movie, that's biased. Because the smoker's lungs will always automatically fail. Like, well, I guess it depends on how healthy you are if you smoke. I don't know for sure. But I think I'm gonna put that in B. Public execution is gonna go in Rusty Saw because I kinda like it. I just kinda wish that, 1, it wasn't a better movie, and 2, that even if Saw 3D was a better movie, that the movie just didn't hate women. That's my problem. Let me look up the Pigvat because I keep seeing that one. It's telling me like, choose me, put me in a thing. I'm like, I don't remember which one you had. Level frame set inside your son's possessions. Flip the switch and the incinerator underneath you. A fire will cleanse you of this obsession and destroy them all, leaving only the key remaining. It is also the key that will bring you closer to the man accountable for taking your child. Oh yeah, does it? Oh, you're right, this is the movie with Jeff. Keep forgetting that. Alright, okay, so it's either letting the guy die or letting go of his son's possessions by setting them on fire because the key to the vat with all the pig's fat is located there. That's actually pretty good. I mean, it's nauseating, but it's pretty good. Impalement wheel is going in God tier as well. That one was terrifying. North Gas House, put their whole heart into it. Freezer Room, I'm gonna go on Half Many Freak. Razor Wire Mace is satisfactory, I guess. It's a Hangman's Noose. I don't remember this one. I like that all of the traps have names. Oh, is it in Saw 3D? Could explain why I don't. Oh, it's the one where he had to guide his friend who was like couldn't see anything. Ah, right. I think so. Yeah, now I remember. God, Saw 3D's B-plot was really weird. I feel like bedroom trap is gonna be put in Hello Zep. Silent Circle in B. No, I'm gonna put it in A. Because I remember that's like one trap that still scares the hell out of me. You'll put those in B. I find it interesting that the classroom trap is— oh, there it is, never mind. Classroom trap, I feel like it's gonna go in Rusty Saw. Because, like, it's clear that guy wouldn't survive anyway, considering how it's like, the chains are like hooked through his jaw and his Achilles tendons. No. Shotgun color. I guess here for now. Scalping chair. Hoffman, you freak. I'd love the name of that tier, actually. 10 pints of sacrifice, I believe, is in 5? Or is it in 4? Is it 5? Right, it's the one about the... it's the one about the blood and like... Right. Okay, so it's like the bucket room from Jigsaw, but bigger amounts of blood. Mm. 10 pints is a lot of blood. I'm gonna put that in E. Now this is where we're like starting to get into ones that I don't remember. Venus Flytrap goes into God tier. Bucket Room in there as well. Hangman's Noose. I'll go into Jeff tier, it just didn't make me feel anything. The Rack is going into B. So we trap in A. What's the sentry gun? Ah, it's another 3D one. Oh, it's one that didn't have a tape. That explains why I don't remember it. Jeff tier. Just Jeff tier. Glass Grinder doesn't really make much sense, but I still kind of like it more. Glass Coffin. What was this Glass Coffin even for? I don't remember. Like, because the only person that we saw actually use it was Hoffman. And I don't think he was the actual person responsible, like, that had to use it. So... spine cutters. Ah. Oh, okay, it was cut. Oh yeah. Oh, Hoffman doing a Uno reverse. Thank you. I guess I'll put that in C. I remember Art Blank being a character that was just an asshole. So Florence is going to Jeff tier. I remember that one just being real stupid. Shotgun chair as well. Ah, sorry, I needed to stretch. Okay. That was a necktie trap. Oh, it's this one. I like how I just keep saying, oh, it's this one. Yeah. It's the one where, like, if you go too far, then other people are gonna get, like, strangled. Yeah, okay, yeah. That one was, I think that one was actually pretty good. But not good enough. I want to say it's B. Cycle trap, it's another Nelson one. Oh, it's the one with the oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, cycle trap's going in S in God tier. That one was terrifying. Wisdom Teeth trap going into Rusty Saw. I know that it's hard to get rusty teeth. What are rusty teeth? Wisdom teeth, like, gone, because they're, like, you know, they're attached to your jaw, but still. Glass coffin, I guess, satisfactory. Flammable jelly. What's the mausoleum trap? Oh, it's okay. Trevor and Arts. Oh, it's from the intro software. Right. Oh, this is for the guy that stole one's purse and had her die, and then she died of an asthma attack. I'm gonna put chain hangers in. Oh, welcome back, Kimberly! Hello! I'm trying to remember Saw. It's not going that well. I'm gonna put that in Jeff tier. No, actually, yeah, obviously Saw is better. Fatal 5's trial. Wait, isn't this the same as the one that I just... Huh? Oh, this is talking about all of them. Okay, okay. Then yeah, no, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's put the Fatal 5's trial in A then? No, I'll put it in B, I think. No, I'll put it in A. Hard for me to decide suddenly. Kiwi Slayer! Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome! We are doing some spooky, scary tier lists. We're currently doing one on saw traps. I think it's the last one I have planned as well. We might do more later, but currently this is like all I have. Because it's hard to... Let's see here. Next Magnum Eye Hole I think was in 2? I feel like it should have been in 2. Yes, it was in Saw 2. Do not attempt to use this key on the route to this, on the door to this room. Yes, I remember. It's just stupid. Let's do it in Half Me Freak, although it's more so Kramer, you freak. Yeah, we're having a bit of a scary movie kind of thing. What's your favorite scary movie? Oh, whoops. I keep, like, every time I say that, I gradually become more Ghostface. Okay, let me look up the shotgun hallway. The quadruple shotgun hallway trap. In the first one? Oh, it was Steven's trap. Okay. Ah, it was the... Found footage can be really good if you know what to do with it. I feel. Shotgun hallway. Rusty Saw. I never do a character we liked. Oh, electric bathtub, I remember this one. It's the... Yeah, that's going in B. The electrified staircase is from 2. Ah, okay. A very simple one. Satisfactory. It's like hard to rank the ones that like happened to like the quote unquote good guys. Because like you keep forgetting like, alright, those are actually traps. I have seen Paranormal Activity. I kind of think it's a bit overrated. I like the first one, but the rest are just kind of well, hello Auntie, hello. It's very good to see you. Hello. Right. Hello and welcome to the stream. We are currently I'm still stuck on the Saw tier list. And I have been for a very long time. Well, not really that long, but still for a fair bit. Okay. We have like 8 left. Hi, I had to point. I had to tap my finger on the screen. Suspended cage. Let's look up that one first. 3D. It's the first trap in his. Okay, so it's one. Okay. I'd say satisfactory. That's an okay start. Drill Sherman never actually saw, because I believe the guy was saved. Oh, Alien is really good. Seniors are cool. Seniors are cool. Antidote safe. Was it that when like one of the guys just like went absolutely fucking batshit? Yeah, this is the one where you just have to find numbers on the... Cause it's from the nerve gas. Wait, yeah. I like the original Predator and I like Prey. I can't really say I care about like any of the other ones though, especially not the 2018 one. But 2 has its nice little things about it. Oh, Predators is okay. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, like Wires, I feel like goes in Rusty Saw because I feel like that was one more so meant for like just security. Silent Box is from 3D. Okay. That was more so just a trap and not a game. I don't like Chucky at all. I'll be honest, I have never been a fan of Chucky. So I've actually never watched the show. I'm very indifferent towards the show in general. Like, I like the first Child's Play, but that's it. Otherwise, nah, mess me with that place. God, why is it so difficult for me to remember names on these? Is the marionette? Oh, it's Marcus Banks's. Oh, it's the end trap for Spiral. Okay. Green Silo is from Jigsaw. No one died on it, right? Oh, it wasn't in tandem with the like Liar's Trap. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like looking. It's been a very long time since I've seen Saw, so my brain is just like, wait a second, I don't remember this one at all. Green Silo, Rusty Saw as well. Steam Mace. Oh, the Steam Mace. In 6. Ah, okay. Let's put that one in Satisfactory. There we go. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I haven't, but Papa Mist has. He got very happy when he found out that he was able to watch it on a streaming service recently. Wait, no, I have seen Killer Clowns. What the hell? I said it earlier today. What? Never mind. But it's been a very long time. It's very goofy, but I don't mind it. It's kind of like for the same reasons why I like Critters and Tremors. Right? That's all the traps in Saw up until Spiral, I mean. Might get updated with Saw the socks. Sawtens. Yeah, I know they're making a Killer Clowns game. Very weird. Not only a bad way, it's just curious. Let me see if I can find another one. Another horror one. That isn't really as big. Just kinda wanna take a shower before I go to bed. Let's do Fears and Phobias, I guess, depending on how big. Yeah? Oh, no, actually. Ooh, let's do subgenres. Yeah, I think that might be a good last one. Horror subgenres. Yes. Okay. Let me just. Let me look here. Giallo, I feel like I promise, like there are too many tiers. I'm gonna remove some. And also rename them. Okay, let's see here. Right. Cosmic horror. I will always adore. Classic monsters. I think they're neat. Found footage. I don't really have a strong opinion on. Cannibal. I would say that most movies in these genres are actually they're just bad. Like, there was a huge cannibal boom in the 80s, but that was it really. And like, what was the last? Well, Raw was good, but the problem is like most of the cannibal movies that I've seen kind of suffer from the same issue, where like they're just too bleak and like too upsetting, and yeah. Animals in nature. I'm assuming they're also referring to creature features here. I'd say I think they can be neat. Supernatural. I don't really have a strong opinion on supernatural horror. They can be good, they can be bad. Slasher. Don't have a strong opinion on that either. Backwoods and redneck. Most movies in these genres are just bad. The only ones that I'd say are okay, and even then I will admit that's like big air quotes and okay, is Rob Zombie's Firefly trilogy. I do have a begrudging respect for the first two in that. Like House of 1K Corpses is fun. Devil's Rejects is, you know, it's neat. The only one but then we have, you know, Free From Hell, and it's just not good. Gothic horror, always will love that. Home Invasion. I'm gonna put body horror in neat. Giallo in most movies in these genres are just bad, because I'll be honest, like I've seen like 1 or 2 good Giallo horror movies. Witches and Coral? Oh, Cult. Don't have a strong opinion on that either. Vampires. I think vampires are neat. I love vampires. Werewolves are neat. Torture and splatter, I'd say no. Ghosts and Spirits. Is that a screen cap from Lake Mungo? Oh, I haven't seen Twilight yet. I saw the first Twilight like way back. And I think I saw New Moon and Eclipse in theaters too, but like I appreciate like there's a lot of weird stuff regarding around Twilight that I can't bring up, that like I just can't mention in one stream. But there's a lot, and it's just like ooh, yikes. Haunted House. Don't have a strong opinion on that either. There's some really good Haunted House movies. Like I like The Haunting, Crimson Peak. I even like 13 Ghosts, even if 13 Ghosts is just kind of silly. Alien sci-fi, don't really have a strong opinion. You can make really good sci-fi alien horror. I mean, Alien exists, Predator exists. But most of the time, nah. You know, I'm gonna bump vampires up. I love vampires. Devils and Demons and Hell. Here's a problem. As a Cambion, I kind of feel like I need to put it high. But also, as a Cambion, I will admit that like a lot of demonic horror movies are just kind of, you know, frustrating, in lack of a better word. The Exorcist is great. But you know what? Actually, most of the time I feel like you humans have been able to get demons down relatively well. But several full-blood demons that have met Naraku, they mentioned that they met demons like that at least. Like obviously I don't talk to the ones that like make life a living hell for all of you, all of y'all. So you know what? I will always love anything related to devils and demons. I like even if I'm a bit like about possession, That's probably because, like, I just don't really know how possession works, and I'm like, doesn't that just, like, limit you a lot? There we use the Ouija board. Can you burn a Luigi board? Sorry. Ghost of Spirits. I'd say you can make some really nice, like, sad horror movies with ghosts and spirits. I feel horror comedy. Most movies in these genres are just bad. Like, I can count. Like, I like Shaun of the Dead. I like Hot Fuzz. I like World's End. I like Zombieland. Warm Bodies, I guess you can kind of count as a horror comedy. There are very few horror comedies I actually like. I prefer, like, fear is subjective, humor is subjective. There's a lot of things that, like, one thing that, like, scares someone can make another one laugh. Things that scare and things that make someone laugh might scare the shit out of anybody and out of somebody else, you know? I haven't seen Renfield. I missed it in the cinemas. I do really want to do that though, because Nicholas Hoult is an actor I really look up to. Speaking of Nicholas Hoult, The Menu is a really good movie. I recommend watching that one. Phobia and Isolation can work if you don't really, like, I'd say most of these movies are just bad because, like, problem is, like, excuse me, a lot of horror genres kind of combine. Jeez, excuse me. And I noticed that Phobia and Isolation can combine quite well with Devils and Demons in Hell and Ghosts and Spirits. So it's hard for me to judge. I don't really have a strong opinion on zombies, but I do think they're neat. Home Invasion. I'm not sure how to feel about Home Invasion. Thing is, I haven't watched that many Home Invasion movies. I know that The Purge started out as that before it became what it became. But most of the time I feel like it's just like I don't really know how to feel about Home Invasion movies. They just don't do much for me. I don't like The Strangers, I didn't like Funny Games. I'm just gonna say most movies in that genre are just bad. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know how else to say it. And I think that might have been like it. Let me go back to chat real quick so we can wrap things up, and I can just talk a little bit before calling it quits. Be right back for a second as I adjust things in VTube Studio. Okay. Yeah, you can see a floating table. Sorry. God damn it. This is what I get for trying to have things go. Yeah, I could just do this. This is easier. Okay. I don't know why I tried to make it worse for myself. Okay. Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope y'all really enjoyed what I tried to do today. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just gonna try to unlock. Never mind. Just fine. Hope you enjoyed what I was trying to do. I thought it just could be nice to do a little bit of a chill stream. I don't really since, like, I didn't really have a horror game in mind this year. I was considering maybe, like, going back to Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion, but I just thought it would be good to talk, it would be good to just do something I haven't really done before. Well, I did do one tier list ranking in like way back, but that was because the Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion DLC that I played was so short. Let me actually, since I won't need this for tomorrow, give me a second and I will be right back. Nadelas, hello! Hi! You came in at a really funny time. Okay, there we go, I'm back. Hi. the blanket and the hat and everything was like getting a little restrictive on me. So I also realized there were a few hold on, let me just change something back again. Trust me, I know how VTube Studio works. Sometimes I just forget. Because happy Halloween, Nadelas. I'm so glad to see you. Hi. Okay. Let me I'm just glad to see you in general. No, you missed. I'm gonna keep the VOD up, so don't worry. If you I just miss you. I know that you talk to me regularly on Twitter, so. But they were like, I noticed some things that I completely forgot to mention when I was showing off my model yesterday. I have some extra toggles. So if I just zoom in a little bit, coming a little closer to all of you. Hello, I hope you're not scopophobic. If you are, I apologize severely. So to begin with, you saw this. I can pop my cheeks. Nani sore? I don't think that was meant to. I don't think that was meant to be like used when I'm talking. No problem, Kimberly. Thank you for coming. And also, yeah, no problem, KB. Thank you for coming as well. Good luck at work. I should probably look at here because chat is actually around there. Oop. Okay. And a thing that some people probably haven't really noticed is, wait, what was this? What did I use for numpad for you again? Nothing, it seems. Well, I can show off my tongue. What? Of course, I went up doing like a little bit of a blip. But then also adjusting like this. And I can use that in combination. It's very silly. I lost my ability to wink, but I can do more things now, and that's kind of cool. Lily-san did it so well. I'm so happy. Ureshida da? So I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. I need to take a shower before going to bed, so it's not much is gonna be happening tomorrow. But I'm streaming earlier, so I would like to be fully rested and be able to do stuff. I was planning on maybe potentially helping out with cleaning around the apartment and that. So tomorrow at 3 p.m. GMT +1, 3 p.m. Central European time, we are going to be starting Baldur's Gate 3, one of my game of the year 2023 that I've spent so many goddamn hours in. And massive shout out to Larian Studios, massive shout out to everybody on that team, all the actors and everything. You're gonna hear me sing praises of the game a lot. And we're not just doing a regular custom tab playthrough where Eir Myste, we're doing a Dark Urge playthrough. So that's gonna mean a lot more introspective narratives, lots of dark and kind of unsettling thoughts rummaging through my head. I don't know why I'm so excited about all this. It's actually pretty terrifying. Kill. I do not encourage murder of anybody. Oh yeah, I mean Far exists, right? Yes. Anyway. お疲れ様、おつえる、そしてまたおやすみなさい。また明日ね。エイルミスト、 アウトじゃーん。オプス、オプス。エイルミストアウトじゃーん。くそ。Why do I always... I keep forgetting that I need to mute the mic.